Hey guys, Nuno here from Tyalure. What a wacky tuna season this year. If we look at the bluefin that were off of Montauk, we had a little consistency there. The way they were being caught, how guys were jigging them, and then, early season was trolling and then went to a bait bite. That kind of broke up a little bit, But the canyon season this year, what a wacky season. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 plus years. We're not novices here. We've been doing the offshore thing. We follow temps year round. We look at things that outside of the box and everything else. We look at our last trip and we're heading down to the Hudson Canyon and we're thinking, all right, what are we going to do? Are we going to troll? We're going to chunk, or are we going to jig? And the thing is, normally when you're going down this late in the season, you kind of have a better game plan of what you should do because that's what everything has been more consistent on. Well, this season, it goes from the chunk bite to the trolling to back to the jig bite. Hard to figure out where they are. They're constantly moving. They're on this edge. They're on that edge. Maybe it's the lack of consistent eddies where the water is circling and keeping fish holed up in an area. A lot of movement this year, a lot of fish movement, a lot of everything, And we always say things like color is subjective. And, the other day we did phenomenal back-to-back big eyes and a third one hit before it got dark. And we didn't come tight on that third one. They wanted that same corner, that same bar that we were fishing, the same color and the same angle. For whatever reason, it turned them on. And if we look at the conditions that day, the wind was blowing from a certain direction and was pushing things and making it look a certain way. So we always got to take a lot of factors into it. It's not just color, it's not bar. Speed. We slowed it down. 4.5 knots, guys. 4.5 knots, we got those big eyes, Everyone, a lot of times, is so concerned with speed that they don't focus on the spread and what it looks like, guys. Sterling, that's what we were using, some of our custom Lumo bars. I'm a big guy on contrast. First of all, I love glow in the dark. There's no disputing here. We look at our collaborations, our customs, our work we love to do with people. Glow, glow, glow all the time. It's one of those colors to me that I feel does not hurt. Anyway, the Lumo with the red was the hot ticket that day, but that's what we had out on a spread, So we had multiple ones of these out on a spread. Sometimes I've done good with the purple Lumos. We've done good with the white Lumos, So, throwing a little solid color with glow, and I look at it very simple, is I've spent many a canyon nights in the canyon where the fishing wasn't red hot and we're trying to catch live squid. And we look, what do the squid do? They contrast, they change color. They go from purple to black to transparent to pink to red. So it's like we're putting contrasting colors on a bar. That's my concept, It's nothing new. I know I get to work with a lot of people now, thanks to Sterling for always taking my zany ideas and putting it together. I've been doing this decades ago where if I wanted to put feathers with squids and different colors and contrasting, and it worked for me. We just never did it on a large scale. We never had Instagram. We never shared it. It was things that just we did and it worked, So now we get to do it on a big scale. This was the hot color the other day. Am I going to tell you that this is the tell-all color of all time? Absolutely not. It's contrast. It's what they see at that given moment. But pay attention to your spread. Make sure that spread looks spectacular. There's times we really can't fish bars because the conditions are too rough. This was kind of one of those days, but you know what? All we did was just slow it down. We got the right speed. That bar was trekking right. Come check them out, guys. Plenty in stock. Plenty of season left with the warm water.